expenses, monthly room rent was 300 rupees, and DTC bus charge was 50 rupees, I think. Bus charge 350, and I have to live in for 15 days within 200 rupees. Budget for my course. 15 days 200 rupees. How much per day? 12 rupees.
12 rupees.
Yeah, 12 rupees. How can I live in 12 rupees? So I had to fix my budget. Breakfast, what can I have? That time on the footpath we used to get a bread pakoda for 1 rupee. 1 rupee for the bread pakoda and one chai for 50 paisa. 1.5 paisa is my breakfast. 1.5 rupees is my breakfast. Today I am worth 100 crores. Suppose. But that was my beginning. Then lunch. So 12 rupees में 2 रुपए चला गया, 10 रुपए बचा है, 5 रुपए लंच, 5 रुपए डिनर है. लंच क्या करना, 5 रुपए में कुछ भी नहीं मिलता, तो we used to get one kulcha for 5 rupees. One kulcha with some sabji. So my lunch is only one kulcha and sabji. Okay, that's the lunch. When I go back home in the night, I have only 5 rupees left for the day. So we used to get one tandoori roti for 1 rupee. And I used to buy 2 tandoori rotis for 2 rupees, and I bought 3 rupees worth of dal. 2 rupees, I mean half kg dal for 10 days, something like this, or 40 kg dal, with some mirchi and salt. That's all. So I had to cook dal and add some mirchi, salt and all, and buy 2 tandoori rotis to eat during my dinner. For first 15 days, that is how I live. Okay. Next month I got 1200 rupees. So I can have, now I am rich man. I can have my budget, daily budget for food is 25 rupees. Wow, man, I can have a rich man. Okay, what will I do? I increase my kulcha, bread pakoda remains same. Breakfast is 1.5 rupees, I cannot afford more. Lunch from 1 kulcha went to 2 kulcha, 10 rupees. So choice now. 10 rupees you get either 2 kulcha sabji or rajma chawal in Delhi. I'm talking about 86, 87. Okay. That's not the price. I have 2 choices now. Wow. I can have either kulcha or rajma. Dinner, okay. Dinner I can afford to have a meal which is another 6 rupees, I think. Plate meals or something in Udupi hotel. Fine. So first month went off. Second month, I was not happy with the 1200 rupees. I changed the job. First 1500 rupees. Second month 1500 rupees. Then what happened? Was fine. So now I am a rich man. I can afford to have non-veg which is costing 30 rupees once in a week, because I become 300 rupees richer. That is how I started my life. Absolute zero from my home. This is my beginning of my life. And today I have employed people, 500 people in my company. I have had an office in 6 countries, and we are quite well to do today. But we have not forgotten the old days when we lived on a bread pakoda and near in All India Medical. Imagine this life. Have you ever gone through this? I have never. My children know how I come up. So they have an example. Well, you have to live like this. I am fortunate that you don't have to go through all this life. You are born with a silver spoon. But don't forget, your father has come up like this in life. So anytime you face this kind of situation in life, you should be ready, prepared to face it. Don't get scared. Because I am not failed, no, in life. Though I have faced that kind of situation, I am very successful. Why? Because you are determined to do something. So I did MBA. I was passionate about doing international business, but I didn't get a job in international business company. I got a job in the marketing, some marketing company. I was not happy. So 6 months I worked for 1500. I said I don't like it. Get out of this. So I didn't get a job in the export company. I got a job in the import company. I said, ठीक है, आधा तो मिला. We got half of it at least. So get out of marketing, go to import company. So that was a company called Usha.
Okay.
Usha Group.
Usha.
Usha Computer is the 1986 में 87 law. The first PC was introduced in India was from Usha. Usha Computer it is called. I was in charge to import the chips. Okay. Chips from Central Metal, Italy. So I was put an import officer. Good. Our salary 1800. Every 6 months I had to jump for 300 rupees only. Target is, at that time, target is by 2 years I should get 3000 rupees is my target. 3000 rupees is my target. And I get 5000 rupees, I'll be very rich. That was imagination. ठीक है भाई 1500 से 2000 चला गया. I became an import officer, extremely dynamic. I mean, I can hit the world. So my manager was a very weak guy, became a manager over a period of 10 years of experience from a small assistant. But he never had managerial quality. He didn't plan anything properly. Because to import and manufacture, you have to line up the import order versus the financing of the import order versus the import delivery in the factory versus the factory outline assembly line supply. So all these things they have to match. How could you do this? This guy didn't do it. Randomly he was just order placing, randomly it's coming, sometimes production delay because of delay in import, sometimes demurrage because he imported early. Nuisance. I worked on it. This guy is doing wrong. So that time the PC was there. Because it's a computer company, all officers were given one PC. The PC had a system of 2 floppy disks. That's big one. You put one floppy disk for loading the OS. Take it out. Put another floppy disk to load Excel sheet. It was called that time, not Excel, Symphony or something like that. I don't remember. Symphony was the name of that spreadsheet. So I put this date on the computer. Because in the MBA we learned MIS, Management of Information. Then I put it, I started the date, nobody is matching. I said, okay, if I want to streamline from the order to the production line, I have to match this date. So I taken a backward calculation of the date. And I matched everything, all the 10 orders we had to place. I matched everything. I went to GM directly. GM said, sir, there's something wrong here because we are not able to match the input line versus output line. So I have devised a system in the computer with which we can know which date we have to order, which date we have to import, which date we have to put it in the factory. And I will give this date, ordering date I will do, but when the import we have to pay the duty. So finance department has to give me money on that day. So finance department knows in advance on that day they have to give me money. So they know 1 month in advance. On 14th of December the consignment is coming, we need about 50 lakhs of rupees. Earlier they didn't have any knowledge. Now they know 1 month before the 50 lakhs necessary hai. Then production fellows on 18th of December we will get the 20,000 chips of computer. They can plan production. Within 6 months I streamlined everything. The manager was kicked out. So I became manager. 6 months only. Became manager, they increased my salary from 1800 to 3000. Oh, I'm very rich. I'm a very rich man, very healthy. So now I can have dinner in a good, it's called butter chicken was my favorite. Okay. But the chicken costing us about 50 rupees. Okay. The biryani is another 20 rupees. 60 rupees is the budget for my weekend dinner. I increased my budget for dinner and going to a movie and all those. I can buy some clothes. That is how I started my career, and I worked there for just few years, not few years, 1 year only. Because I was a favorite to the GM, and GM got a better opportunity, he left. Then everybody is against me, because I am the youngest fellow who used to sit with all the big managers and have lunch in the manager's room. Okay. They can't take it. Bacha aaya, kal aaya, hamara saath baithta hai. They don't like it. What can I do? I'm smart. Oh, sorry, I'm smarter than you guys. What can I do? So you beat me and take my seat. The GM went off and everybody became against me. I said, hell with you. I will leave this company and join some other company. What is my problem? I always had 2 appointment letters in my bag. Always. 2 ready in hand. 2 appointment letters always. I never stopped applying for a job. Every time I used to keep on applying. I don't know when I'll get from 3,000, I'll get 5,000. I'll jump. Concept is to jump, not to work. So whichever company I work, even for shortest span of time, I made a world of change. And ultimately, I found a French guy who wanted me to source some garments from out of Delhi. That was a challenging job. It was about after 3 years of my work experience in different companies. And I asked him, what is the salary you will give? He said, I will give 5,000. I said, okay, but I will not work for you for 5,000. What do you expect from me? I asked. I want you to set up an office. We have an office only in Delhi, and we want you to set up an office out of Delhi and other countries, nearby countries. And what is the turnover you expect? In the interview. I'm asking questions, not he's asking me. Okay. I said, we have a daily turnover of about $1 million, $2 million. If we can do half of it in next 3 years' time, that's good enough for us. I said, okay, next 3 years' time, not half, I'll give you 2 times of that. Not 1 million, I'll give you 2 million next 2 years' time. You expect me to do $500,000, right? I'll give you 4 times of that, I mean $2 million. So how much will you give me? I don't know garment means what. I don't know anything about garment. Anything about these and that I don't know. But I had confidence that I will do everything. I said, okay, very confident, sir. Sir, I think I can do it, but you have to give me an opportunity to do it. If I fail, you do one thing, you give me 10,000 rupees salary, plus some 1 or 2% of the net income as incentive for the turnover. Something like that I asked. He said, agreed. If I give you $2 million turnover next 2 years, you will give me arrears, not 10,000. 10,000 plus 10,000 arrears. Back to me, plus incentive will double me. If I don't achieve my 2 million target, I will give you back my money. I mean, whatever 10,000 you gave, I will give you back 5,000 because you wanted to give me 5,000, right? Yes. I have taken by force from you 5,000 extra. So that 5,000 I will pay you back. That's my challenge. Is there anybody in the world who can do this? An employee? I said, I will do it. I work like a mad guy. Mad guy. He was so impressed with me. Already I am very organized and systematic and dynamic guy. Because of the challenge, I worked almost 18 hours a day. Somewhere 2 weeks. Forget about 2 years. Within 1.5 years, I made $3 million. He was shocked. He said, what you guys doing here? I said, boss. And he told me after 2 years, I said, look, you asked me $500,000. I told 2 million. I've done 2.5 million now. So I'm getting 26, 27 by the time I think. And I want to get married and this money is not enough for me. So I can't take care of my family with me. So if you offer me partnership in the company, I will work for you. He said, yes, I will definitely offer after another 1 or 2 years after we set up this office. Turnover, let it become 3 million, 4 million, I will definitely offer. And done, no problem. I will do 3 million. They already understood the business. And I was passionate about this. I like this business. I said, okay, done. After 2 years, from $2.5 million went to $4 million. I said, boss, this time, if I am getting 28 or something, now I want to get married, I don't want to live like this. So where is my partnership? I want directorship. There is no limit for my business potential. You know that I have proved. So you need people. Working class cannot give this kind of result. I'm doing all these things because I hope that you will make me a partner. So no, yeah, we will do it. Not typical fellow. Next year, I said, boss, you do it now or never? Like, now or never? Yeah, you move it to Calcutta, you move there. And I said, I'm not going to move. I quit the company. When I can bring the business from 0 to 4 million to in 4 years, I can also start my company and build the business. So during these 3-4 years, I have earned about 7-8 lakhs or 10 lakhs as a salary, some incentive, everything. So that was my seed capital. I saved some money here and there. Seed capital, that's why I started my company in 91. Never looked back. Expanded it to Hong Kong, France, Spain, Germany, India, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, everywhere. There were 600 employees I had in my company. I was traveling almost 4 months in a year.
Okay.
Only sleeping in the airports. You can imagine. And I had to maintain a logbook of my flights. I used to change almost 300 flights in a year, 300 to 400 flights to almost 40 countries. I was traveling like that. So every time you enter in a country, I should tell them which was the last date I entered in that country because there are some passport requirements. I can't remember. So I have a computer. I bought a laptop in 1991, Toshiba laptop, 2 MB RAM, 40 MB hard disk for 1.5 lakh. 1.5 lakh, that's still laptop I have, a Toshiba laptop. I can't do it otherwise. My business has become big. So I had to maintain a logbook. So I told my wife, please maintain a logbook. I can't remember. If anybody asks, I'll call you and give me the date. Just see the date and say, what is the last date I entered this country. I did that business, like, out of work. I was passionate about it. And I said, okay. And when I started my life, when I just finished my MBA, I made a rule book for me. Because the life is only 60 years for us. Right? How much time? That time 60 years was life expectancy for an average Indian. You have to read 60 years or 65 years. 20 years already gone in my education, 20, 21 years. So, if I work for the rest of my life, when will I enjoy life? So I should work hard, so hard, that I should be able to retire at the age of 40. And after 40, I must relax. I don't want to work. How will you earn enough money to retire at 40? Okay, I'm an MBA. So what is the purpose of MBA? Plan and manage and implement. If I can't plan my life, how will I plan a company's life? Okay, what is my life plan? 20 years is my working span and I have to earn enough money to retire at the age of 40. How will I do it? So break it into 4 or 5-year plans. 86 to 91, I have to do this. 91 to 98, I have to do this. By 2005, I should retire. So first 5-year plan is to work for a different company, get experience, get exposure. And then next 5 years, I have to start my company, make it big. Second 5 years, expand it. Third 5 years, close it. Exactly I did that. I worked for first 5 years. I quit. And I started my company. Started small. In fact, my starting company was a rented house with a rented stool, not a chair. Stool, bed sheet, bed, and curtains all rented. Because I can't afford to buy. First income, I buy a table, I buy a chair, cushion chair. Second income, I buy a telex machine. Third income, I buy a fax machine. This is how I started. It's so beautiful. Isn't it beautiful? So today I am retired at the age of 40.
Okay.
I manage some projects here and there. Relax. No need to take. I sold off all the companies as per the plan on the 4th 5-year plan. In fact, even that was also I overachieved my target. I was able to retire at 38. I told my wife, look, my target was 40 to retire and I am ready to retire at 38. You're a mad guy, you're such a big business, why do you want to do it? People will laugh at you. I said, I don't care. My target is achieved. If I work more hard, what will I gain? I have 10 zeros, for example, in my bank. I will have one more zero, after that one more zero, after that one more zero, it's a zero. I need only 5 zeros in my account. Or 6 zeros, for example. Now I have 7 zeros. If I work more hard, it will become 8 zeros. Of course, zeros after 1. So, the more I work hard, it's only more zeros. Not fun. Come on. Relax. Come on. Get out of it. Take care of kids. And when I was working, I had no time for kids, no time for family, no time for anything, no time for health, no time for passion. I was passionate about singing, not singing, music and painting and all those things. I have no time for all these things. I said, I don't want any more zeros. because it's going to only make my life zero. I require X amount of money to live for the rest of my life. That much money I want, that's enough. I don't want to become Ambani. Ambani has a peace of mind in his mind. No, he's every day so much. I want to live like a kid. आराम से रहने.
Thank you, Hari. It was a fantastic and motivational, inspirational stuff for many youngsters across the country who had a lot of imaginations about the life after doing MBA. It was really fantastic, and we hope at Abhaya that it will create vibrations across unemployed youth who are able to do their MBAs but not doing anything more than sitting idle at homes. It will be an eye-opener for those people who would like to lead a good life in the country.
My pleasure. Anytime I can share my life.
Thank you, Hari.